Hey everyone, Soul here, and welcome to my run of 9's level 180 Chaos Sage. This is going to be an EX33 LD showcase of 9, and because it's Type 0, of course I'm running a full Type 0 comp. We're bringing Brem and Machina, the unbreakable duo. They're already amazing together. 9 is going to be our residential tank slash just damage insanity. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to this. But yeah, so I've seen a lot of people ask me about what 9 offers, what he does, and I'll get into that right here in just a second. But yeah, let's get started. So 9, I think a really good way to look at 9 is he's like an offensive warrior of light. He thrives in fights where there are more than one enemy. Like, the more enemies in the fight, the better. In fact, his one frame buff that he already starts at 3 stacks with because he's fully built. And again, I'll be talking about him as if he's fully built because at this point, if you get a character not fully building them, you really are missing out on a lot. So he starts out with 3 stacks of this Wild Roar, which raises his max brave attack and speed. The speed does not increase based on level. And he also starts this frame buff Wild Lancer, which he gets from his EX. Now you'll notice here that Wild Lancer actually gets increased effect with 2 or more enemies. The same deal happens with 9's skill 1, which actually, and his skill 2, which give him extra stacks depending if there's 2 or more targets. So 9 excels in fights where there's more than one enemy, and as we're moving forward, more than one enemy fights, boss fights, are basically the norm. But you'll see here with this Primal Roar, the shield strength that he gives to the entire party is based on the total HP damage dealt. So there we go, 60,000 shields right off the bat. Pretty silly stuff. Let's go ahead and Guardian Blades. Now, 9's EX is a slow charger, so it's not going to come out a whole lot. 9's LD is also interesting because it is not an HP dump. Now, it is a free turn once he uses it. So it's kind of like, because you can immediately just dump your Brave then. So it is kind of, in a sense, an HP dump, since you're, not wasting a turn using it. But here's what it does. So it grants the party Brave based on his own max Brave, extends own active buff duration by a turn, gives the party 6 turns of this White Knight buff, instant turn rate. Now the thing with this is when someone takes HP damage while this is active, it gets cancelled, and it gives him an effect called Rebellious Fang. So White Knight, what White Knight does, it raises attack, raises the amount stolen Brave, may exceed max Brave. When White Knight kicks in, or gets dispelled, and Rebellious Fang kicks in, both of those effects get increased, both the Brave Overflow and the attack. So 9, on top of preventing that HP damage, then 9 actually rewards you for taking an HP attack, which in HP, heavy fights, is really a blessing. It's a big help, because there's been plenty of fights that we've ran into where enemies are super HP attack spammy, and so having a way to counteract that definitely is going to be a very nice way to stay alive moving forward. Now again, Warrior of Light is coming very soon. And Warrior of Light with his limited weapon, his burst, is incredible. So, I feel like a lot of people are ignoring 9 because they're just saying, well, I'm going to draw for, I'm drawing for Warrior of Light, so I don't need 9. And I don't think that's entirely inaccurate, because Warrior of Light is just that damn good. But, 9 is Type 0, so I had to go for the guy. And his cutscenes, I really liked his cutscenes. Really liked kind of like the sass that he just approaches everything with, so had to do it. And so far he's been a lot of fun, so absolutely no complaints there. So his EX, like I said, is a slow charger, but it hits like a freight train. So it's a 5-hit group range Brave HP attack executed 3 times. He gets 20% of the Brave damage, the HP damage dealt as Brave. It also has 20% cumulative HP damage to non-targets. Raises, let's see, restores party's HP based on cumulative HP damage dealt to target. and gives himself 9 turns of that Wild Lancer buff, which is the only way to renew that buff. Now, because those are AoE hits, if you're in a fight where there's more than one enemy, 9 is going to be pretty much capping on every single HP dump. I mean, it's a little silly. Oh, Furious Blades. I think this will get us out of the wave. Yep. Okay, here we go. Okay, now this wave is pretty HP attack heavy. So having 9 able to counteract that is going to be a big help. You know, Machina is jumping up, but we have Rem, so you know, we'll just Guardian Blades. Okay, get Machina up here. Nice. Yeah, so you're really seeing that overflow there from 9, where Machina is able to, out of synergy, hit for 97,000 on his skill 2. I'm hoping we can take an HP attack here soon, so you guys can see Rebellious Fangs kick in on someone. Okay, perfect. Ask and you shall receive. Okay, so Rebellious Fang, as I mentioned, raises attack and raises amount stolen brave may exceed max brave. I believe the effects are either double or tripled from White Knight. It's a decently sized increase. So you definitely do get rewarded for taking that HP attack. Now, because Rem did have that White Fang, or White Knight rather, excuse me, dispelled, she can actually take HP damage. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use 9's LD again. I'm going to go ahead and refresh that White Knight. That way she doesn't eat an HP attack, which will dispel her Rebellious Fangs, but because we're about to eat a recast, it's just going to get replaced, you know, right off the bat, and Rebellious Fangs will kick back in. Okay. 0 HP damage. Everyone gets Rebellious Fangs now active. Okay, so these enemies do double resist magic, but Rem has never cared about that and never will. Okay, 2 turns left. Yep, perfect. No, we'll Cyclone Drive. Get that EX charged up a little bit more. Alright, now here's what I was talking about. There's AoE hits. Oh my god. That is insanity when you are in a multi-target fight like this. Woof. That is fun. That's a lot of fun. Okay, nice. Jumping up. That should be Guardian Blades. Beautiful. Actually, you know what? I can target this guy because they eat the HP damage regardless who I'm targeting, and then have the follow-up here, whereas if I had targeted B, there wouldn't have been that follow-up because it would have been the debuff. Okay, nice. That was a good play. This is a launch here. Okay, let's do it. Alright, this dude's capping every single turn, so we can just dump that Brave. And I'm thinking that'll be his EX. Well, it might have been, but then they froze my EX recasts with the debuff. That's really annoying. Beautiful. Let's do it. Oh, come on! 9! You gotta stop dodging the shit, man. We gotta let that, we gotta take the damage for that buff to kick in. Oh, man. I'm having too much fun with this fight. God, let's Primal Roar again, get those shields back up. 83,000 shields. Oh, man. We'll go ahead and Awakening one more time. And... yeah, we're gonna summon. This fight is just about wrapped up, I think. Beautiful. Okay, and this fight is just about wrapped up here. Boom! Oh, what a finish. That was beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Type 0 coming in, Class 0, and just cracking skulls. But yeah, so 9 has on-demand healing. He has insanely strong shields. His EX hits like a freight train. And his LD will completely protect you from HP damage. So, again, I think of him as like an offensive Warrior of Light. He definitely has his uses. Now, Warrior of Light, again, with his LD and Burst, is a very, very, very good unit. But 9 is no slouch either. So, hopefully this video is able to show you guys that. But I appreciate you guys watching, as always. Thank you for watching. Take care, everyone, and I'll have the challenge video up, challenge stage video up here probably tomorrow. So, anyways, thanks for watching, guys, and stay tuned. See you later.